In this video, I'm going to talk about opening a business bank account in Denmark, which sometimes can be really challenging. Opening a business bank account is an essential step to run business in Denmark. However, the process can be a bit challenging, especially for new businesses, because of the strict regulations in Denmark. Some Danish banks are really meticulous in verifying their customers as a part of anti-money laundering laws. In consequence, the business account opening process can be time-consuming and many times require additional documentation, such as business plan, contracts with the clients, or history of the private bank account. It's not uncommon that the Danish banks will ask about it. It might be even a foreign private bank account, but it shows the credibility and the financial behavior of a given person. Some banks might even require a company audit before opening an account. In practice, this process can raise some additional costs and might not be really feasible for smaller businesses. The verification process can take from a few days to several weeks, depending on the banks and depending on the completeness of the submitted documentation. If you face difficulties opening a bank account with a traditional Danish bank, it's advisable to seek guidance from an accountant, as most of them will know alternative solutions to meet the Danish legal requirements. It's also important to know that using a private account for business transaction is usually not a good idea. Receiving payments from clients into a private account can be treated as a shareholder loan, which is heavily taxed in Denmark. Additionally, banks may close private account used for business purposes, because most of the time it will violate the terms of service. Also, most banks require in-person or online verification. This is related to Know Your Customer policy. According to anti-money laundering laws, the business owner or director must also personally appear or show online and in the bank during account opening process to complete the verification. A third party like an accountant, lawyer cannot complete this process on behalf of the company. It can be started by the accountant, it can be helpful to have one or a lawyer, but it's not possible for them to open the bank account for the director of the third entity in 100% accuracy. It must be done either in person or online by the representative of the company itself. The longer a company has been operational, the more trust it earns from the banks. So new companies may face challenges opening accounts due to the lack of credit and operational history. In such cases, presenting a strong business plan and a financial forecast can improve the company's credibility in the bank. While many people in Denmark speak English, using Danish language can also accelerate the process of opening a business bank account. And also, it can help build better relationship with the bank. Using a translator is recommended in this case. Even Google Translate can be helpful, or you can always ask a local representative to help you avoiding misunderstanding. It's also important to review the fee structure of the bank and commissions associated with business accounts. In Denmark, it's common to pay a fee for opening a business bank account, which is less common in some other countries in European Union. Some banks might offer better terms for new businesses or specific packages for certain industries. Any changes to the company structure, such as address, ownership change, or business scope, must be promptly reported to the bank after you open the account. And keeping your information updated is making sure smooth accounts transitions, operations, and compliance with local regulations. Following those guidelines that I was talking about can help to streamline the process of opening and managing a business bank account in Denmark. It also will contribute to effective financial management for your company. If you're running business in Denmark and if you need an accountant or you want to open a company in Denmark, feel free to get in touch with us.